If you are an Amazon seller or plan on selling on Amazon, then you might want to listen up. So recently Amazon sent out an email, I'll put it right here, but let me go over it and then we'll get into all of the details. So it says, "Dear selling partner, Congress recently introduced a package of regulatory legislative proposals targeted at a few large tech companies, including Amazon. While it is early in the legislative process, if enacted, these bills would jeopardize Amazon's ability to operate a marketplace for sellers, potentially resulting in hundreds of thousands of American small and medium-sized businesses losing access to Amazon's customers and services. This would obviously hurt small businesses' ability to generate the revenue they do now and hurt hundreds of millions of consumers who appreciate the broad selection and lower prices that our selling partners provide." Now, at first, this might seem scary. I saw a lot of Amazon sellers freaking out, asking if they are going to be able to sell on Amazon in the future, and I did my research, so you don't have to, so let's get into it. While I'm pulling up the article though, if you could just smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, that would really help out my channel, so thank you for that. But let's read this article. So here's the article. If you did not believe me that I got an email, I actually did, and this goes over it. But I'm just going to highlight the main points. So recently there were 6 different bills that went to markup and would make it harder and more expensive for companies like Amazon, Apple, Facebook, Google to compete mergers, prevent them from discriminating against other businesses on their own services, and basically make it easier for federal regulators to sue or break up companies that operate a dominant platform and own or operate a business that presents a clear conflict of interest. Now, what does that mean? Basically, they are trying to make it a level playing field for all businesses, so big companies like Apple or Amazon cannot dominate on their own platform. And by this, you probably have seen brands from Amazon like Amazon Basics, where they are competing against their own third-party sellers on their own platform, so they do have a competitive advantage. So if regulators did go after Amazon for that purpose, that might be a good thing for third-party sellers because it levels the playing field. Another reason why I do not think Amazon will close its doors to third-party sellers is because if you look right here, over half of the products sold on Amazon come from third-party sellers like myself. Why would they shut down half of their business just because a couple new laws are coming out? We could see right here in 2020, they generated approximately $80.5 billion in third-party seller services, which include services like fulfillment by Amazon, where they pack and ship your products, or where they store your inventory in their warehouses. So they are making tons of money from third-party sellers. I do not see them getting rid of us. And like it says in the article, it is still in the early stages, and it could take a very long time if anything ever does happen. So I pulled up another article that says tech moves quickly, antitrust actions do not. Now, this is nothing new. Tech companies have been the targets from federal regulators for a long time. If we look right here, back in 2013, they went after Google and nothing happened. And then they also went after IBM, and it took them almost 13 years to go after them and change the rules, but nothing happened. So this has been going on for many years. Tech companies move fast where legislation moves very slow. Another reason why they go after companies like Amazon or Apple is because they are very powerful companies, but since they make so much money and have power, they have an army of attorneys that will dwarf the federal government. I just read that from the article. But so it's going to be very hard to change any of the laws or rules because they actually have to have proof that they are breaking the laws, and it's very hard to prove. So really what this email meant to me was they are trying to get more sellers on their side and sign petitions and fight with them because they don't want to change how they operate and make less money, where they have more people coming after them, where they have to change their rules. They cannot buy other companies as fast as they are. So they don't want any change, and they want more people on their side. So that is why I figured they sent out that email to get us on their side and scare us. But in the end, we really don't know what will happen. We just know that if history repeats itself, then it's going to take a very long time to see anything happen, if anything does actually happen. There's been a lot of scare tactics in the past, like tariffs and other things, but I've been selling on Amazon through all of that, and nothing has changed. It takes a long time for people to change the rules and laws, so don't be scared. Don't give up because this future in 10, 20 years might change for Amazon. Focus on the now and worry what's going to happen down the road as it presents itself. All right, that is it for this video. If you need any help with your own Amazon FBA business, all of my links are right down below. I run an Amazon FBA Facebook community of over 6,000 other Amazon sellers. Discount codes are down below. Everything is in the description. That is it for this video, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.